In order for us to get to Coffee Talk on every Monday morning. I have to tell you, we've got an amazing team. Ethan works with us with the Teaching, Learning, and Excellence Division at Songs Balan. Julie Martin. We've got an incredible team here that help us go live every single week. They are patient with me. They're kind with me. They give me, some guidance on ways that we can make this better. And so what you see here every single week is truly a collective experience here from the entire team. So you see my face, but trust me, it is the face of an army. So thank you so much for kicking off your week with us. My name is Nina Means, Director for Austin Community College Fashion Incubator, and we are here for Coffee Talk. This is our weekly session to get a chance to share with you what's happening at the Fashion Incubator, what's happening in our fashion industry, and how you might want to be a part of that. So let's just get started. So this week, we are talking about how you might want to participate in the next wave of fashion designers that we are bringing to market here at the Fashion Incubator. We work with a variety of different designers that work in bespoke and custom product, to small batch collections, to evening wear, to ready to wear, men's wear, streetwear, women's wear, you name it. We've really covered a wide variety of kinds of the types of brands. We also have a couple of lifestyle brands that are starting with us for the very first time this cohort. And I'm really excited to get a chance to share with you because, in addition to apparel, they also sell jewelry, or they also sell shoes, or they have other things. So you can walk away with an entire look head to toe, guys, of amazing product created by designers here in Austin, Texas. And let me tell you, it looks good. It looks really good. So let me tell you, so what are they doing with us? Why are they at the Fashion Incubator if they're creating product? Well, what they are doing with us is learning how to sell, how to merchandise, how to pull that product together in a saleable collection, how to increase their market, how to increase their market share, how to connect with their customer, and then how do they get into the next round of development? How do they leverage technology to help them to reduce their cost? That's what they're doing here at the Fashion Incubator. We are the only fashion incubator in the country that really takes a stand on fashion technology, absolutely in the state of Texas. However, we know that there are a few other fashion incubators who are joining the charge to launch brands into the future using fashion tech. So this is a huge deal, and it's a huge part of our curriculum in terms of how we want to help brands understand what fashion technology can do for them. So as a customer, though, what kinds of things would you expect? What kinds of things would you expect to see with working with our fashion designers? We kind of talk about a variety of ways that if you really want to support a fashion designer, they're building their business, they're creating their market, they're building their market, kind of expanding their work. There's a few ways that you can help. Some of us may have low resources, and they're like, I really want to support a brand, but I'm allocating some of my funds elsewhere right now. Totally understand. The value of there's a lot of ways that you can support small business and small fashion brands without even spending a dime. One of those things is, participating in their social networks. So follow them on their social media handles. You can like their content and help boost their engagement. You can share their content with people in your network who may want to purchase and have the ability to purchase. You can comment on content. That goes for things that you see here at the Fashion Incubator, as well as things that you see directly on their site, directly on their Instagram handles. So as we get to the point where we're starting to introduce you to each and every one of our designers, we're gonna make sure that you have all of their handles, all of their access points, so that you can really help support and launch them forward. We want more visibility, more eyes to help them, really uncover, unearth their market, and to really see true growth in their business. And so you can follow, like, share, and comment on their post, on their product, help them understand what you love about it, what you're like, I don't know about that color, but I really love this color. You know, you can share things, but we really want to help brands to learn more about their customer. Of course, we want friendly fire, you know, we want to help people grow. And, you know, depending on your perceptions of that, we really want to, you know, look at, you know, lean into the things that are working. We'll just leave it at that. Lean into what works. And we'll focus on them, you know, leaning into what works. The other thing that you can do in order to engage with our designers is to purchase, make a purchase via e-commerce and social media. So a lot of our designers are already doing social commerce. They have sold a product or two, or maybe they sold a few products to get an idea of, you know, what people are kind of interested in from what it is that they create. They haven't seen any true traction just yet, but they have some sales to kind of demonstrate some value. In terms of their you know, e-commerce, you know, a lot of them are kind of revamping e-coms and kind of making it easier for you to find the product, or just, you know, reducing the number of clicks and things of that nature. You know, definitely make sure, you know, if they have a, you know, something where you can save or sign up for a newsletter, do that. That's a really easy way to support our designers and stay connected with their development and their growth and what it is that they're doing. But a purchase always helps, you know, understanding what product is the one that, you know, whenever people first encounter their brand, which one are they most gravitating towards? You know, is it the shoe? Is it the jewelry? Is it the dress? Is it the top? You know, is it a, you know, button-down shirt? Is it a jacket? You know, what are those pieces that are really inspiring the sale? You know, and anywhere you can to provide customer comments on the details about how you liked it, what you liked about it, and any future colors that you would like to see. I'm telling you, that is designer gold. So that is a huge way that you can help designers develop their market, grow their customer base, and to really be able to understand what it is that you as a customer would want to purchase in the future. Another thing that you can expect, and this is something that you'll see for the first time with our ATX plus Egypt program, is a pop-up shop. We will be creating retail experiences not only at the fashion design studios where all of the designers actually work and create their collections. There'll be times whenever we'll invite people in to actually shop the collections in our physical space. However, what you can expect is that you will also have the opportunity to get a chance to shop them in other locations. So for the very first time, we are doing a pop-up shop on 2nd Street, 2nd Street District. The space will be leased through Fashion Week, but it's a part of the ATX plus Egypt program. And the designers who've been going through our 16-week accelerator and are now participating in the travel exchange will be popping up on 2nd Street during the month of December. This is like perfect gifting time, perfect time for you to go touch and feel the product, try some new brands that you've never tried before. It's a perfect opportunity for the holidays. If you're looking to give someone a very special and unique gift that no one else will have, this is a perfect way to participate. And I'm telling you, Austin is known for indie brands and breaking indie creatives, you know, whether it's music or fashion or technology, or for technology is also creative. Gonna just put it out there. Or if it's you know, some of these other areas that we do really well, like culinary, you know, wonders that happen from Austin. Austin breaks that stuff first. Let me just tell you, we're ahead of the curve when it comes to that. And so if you want to continue to give those ahead of the curve kind of gifts, these pop-up shops are a really good opportunity to do that, because it's, you know, almost like discovering. To give you an example of what that was like for me, when I first moved to Austin, I went to go see LL Cool J. And this is because it's coffee talk and we can have this kind of casual conversation. I went to go see LL Cool J at Stubbs downtown. I was like, this is great. But you know who opened for Stubbs, or who opened for LL Cool J, was Lizzo. I didn't know who Lizzo was at the time, but everybody knows who Lizzo is now. That's what happens in Austin, okay? So you see a lot of people before they become the person, you know, and we're really excited about the potential of that really here in Austin. Kendra Scott came out of here. SB, if you're not familiar with that brand, you will very soon. They are growing by leaps and bounds. They're down on South Congress now from their first location. They are growing. Outdoor Voices, it's growing. Brands are moving here to grow. So we are breaking some new brands for the first time, and we really want you to see it as kind of like your emerging brand marketplace, where you can find some of the hottest new things that you may not know are available here in Austin. But these are quality brands that have a very specific point of view, and it's beautiful product. And so we really are about, augmenting and growing the local industry and helping brands get to that point, and then propelling and pushing them out. And so we're really excited about that. Other ways that you may get involved are social selling and live stream. Some of our brands that are more evolved, are really primed for live stream. They've got a really great inventory. They've got some things that they can kind of sell into. And so we really look forward to creating some of those live stream and social selling experiences. I think the other ways that you can actually connect as well is, sometimes guys, even if you're like, I'm not really into fashion, but I really love small business, you can be a connector. One of the things that I particularly love about being Austin is that it's very collaborative. People really do want to see, the local market really grow. However, I think that people are really kind of champions of, for lack of a better term, the underdog. We want to see those small brands really thrive. And so we put a lot of energy and resources into founders. If you see Austin as a city, I don't know if I've lived anywhere that has as many incubators and accelerators across the board. It's like in media tech, it's in, bioscience, it's in fashion now, with us. And, there are other, various founder spaces for brands to exist and companies to grow. And so small business is a near and dear part of the Austin ethos. Like, we care a lot about small business here. And so in terms of, opportunities, as you see brands that you're like, that brand's got potential, I can really see some really great things coming out of that brand. Think about being a connector. Think about being a connector for resources. If you have a brand in particular that you want to, connect with, definitely send us a quick email at fashion.incubator@austincc.edu, and we'd be happy to connect brands to resources. We, as a clearinghouse, will vet, those resources to make sure that they're, viable and, what they say they are. I know that brands will probably vet some resources on their own because they are their own individual businesses. But as we are an incubator, we typically kind of help to cultivate those relationships and kind of support them as they're kind of making decisions about who they're kind of interacting with. However, they are the business, they can make their own decisions. We just support. But the last and final way, if you want to see us, if you want to connect with the designers, if you want to kind of get a chance to just kind of see what's going on, we are participating in Austin Design Week. We will be on the tour schedule for kind of the future of fashion. So you'll be seeing a bit of our fashion technology and seeing some of the brands kind of, in the studio space and what they're able to leverage. You'll get a chance to kind of talk with them and see them in their space. When you come, I will tell you, when you come, we are a fully masked campus. I am doing this from home today. However, when you come, you'll have to check in with our campus operations, and you will have to wear a mask. So there's no way around that. So we want to make sure that everyone stays safe, that everyone enjoys the experience. But we will say that if you want to come by and take a tour and kind of meet some of the designers in this space, come, but bring your mask with you. So anyways, we are really happy that you're interested in what's going on. We are so excited about the second cohort. The first cohort is amazing. They just finished their 12-month curriculum. We just sent them out a note about kind of what their next steps are and how they'll stay connected as alumni. And now we'll be onboarding our second cohort at the end of this week. Our 6 new brands that are going to be coming on to start their journey with the Fashion Incubator. So guys, we are really looking forward to you seeing all the great things that we've got here planned at ACC, and definitely keep connected with us. Don't forget to follow, like, share, and comment on our videos, as well as check that little bell or button that says remind me when we go live, so that way you won't miss our next session for Coffee Talk. So guys, this has been a wonderful time together. Have a wonderful week and take care.